McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a strap match. Talk about a classic old-fashioned match.
Looking forward to that one the most, huh? You know, Karrion Kross has to win this, by the way. What's with Drew putting everybody over lately?
Yeah, why is that?
Does he lose any luster from all of this?
No, I mean he's another one. He's just such a badass.
Lost in his hometown.
Yeah, which made no sense. But then they
it made sense to me. You don't take the belt off the tribal chief.
Yeah, and they gave him all the accolades afterwards with all the the curtain call there.
Right. I wonder. Or is this where Bray comes in and helps the White Rabbit, who might be Karrion Kross?
Well, that was the other rumor out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors about this one. I want Karrion Kross to win, obviously. Scarlett will probably play a role in this, I would think. Right? I mean, logically, be Scarlett.
Yep. Phil says that we just came up on YouTube.
Okay. Hi, Phil.
Again.
I don't know what the problem is, but...
All right.
Okay, well, next one we have Edge versus Finn Balor in an I Quit match. I bet this is the one you're looking most forward to.
This is weirding me out because I can't picture Edge saying I quit. Can you? Doesn't Balor need to win this match?
Balor has to win, but this gets
does
back
he
to
have to win or does he need to win? There's two different things
well,
here.
Here's what my opinion is going to happen.
Okay.
Edge is going to disappear again.
He's going to disappear. So he's going to put him over and disappear. Edge is going to say, I quit.
Somehow, I don't know if Edge, maybe he gets knocked out, maybe he gets dragged out on a stretcher.
Maybe Rhea Ripley has his wife in a compromising position and is about to annihilate her, and he says, I quit.
There you go.
Because that's what I think it's going to be. If Beth Phoenix is involved and her life is in jeopardy, then I can see him saying, I quit, and running to the back to try to help her. That, I think, is a possibility.
Yeah.
Balor saying I quit, I could see that. Edge just beats the tar out of him. But I don't see how that helps Finn Balor or where we want to go.
It makes no sense. It would make no sense for Edge to win.
I think Finn Balor should win the match, too, and I hope he does. But that's me. And what is this last one? The Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. A good old-fashioned Donnybrook. What the fuck does that mean? Just haymakers. All sorts of shit. Everything goes. They're going to murder each other. You know that, right?
They're going to pull out the shillelagh and like...
I mean, no, honestly, though, these guys are going to absolutely murder each other. That's going to be fun.
It's going to be a fun match.
I bet you because the expectations are anything other than, nobody really is going to care who wins either way, probably. I think they're just going to murder each other, and it's going to be very entertaining. That works for me. Not a bad card. Doesn't have to be Hogan Andre every time. Not bad.
No, it's okay. I mean, what about it's going to lead into next month over in Saudi Arabia for
which is going to have sexy names on it, but probably nothing earth-shattering will happen because Logan Paul is not world champion.
Well, you don't think he's going to take the titles?
Yeah, he's going to take the title. Him and his brother.
They're going to come in. Each one's going to take one.
Yeah. Right. He'll give it to his brother. Give the other one to his brother. Wow, that would be controversial as shit. That would be like David Arquette Part 2. I mean, to the folks at home, even though Logan Paul is clearly, quite the specimen and obviously has learned a few moves for shit show. I actually like Logan Paul. I think he's doing good.
Phil's got a prediction that Edge is pre-recorded Edge saying "I quit" like the old Mick Foley Rock match.
I smell what Phil is cooking. Absolutely. By the way, wait a second. Wasn't that the match where Foley got hit with the chair over?
That was brutal.
And over. And over. And his own family in Mick's book was they were crying at ringside. I made the mistake when I met Mick Foley of telling him that was my favorite match from him outside of the, when he got thrown off the cell. Boy, did he get mad at me. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry your family got mad. I just was very impressed with all those chair shots you took. I think you're insane.
Yeah. I mean, it really...
Crazy. Is anybody more suicidal? Wow, that's wrong. Suicidal, homicidal, genocidal belongs to Sabu, but is there anybody that's more of a sick fuck than Mick Foley? When it comes to self-mutilation.
That Cage guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that crazy
Nick Cage. Yeah, I'll give that to you. He's insane. Yep. He's completely... His match with Jericho was awesome. What a bloodbath. Yeah, no, that was good. That was a bloodbath. That was really, really... Yeah. Okay, so he's King Psycho. I was going to give honorable mentions to people like New Jack and Abdullah and Sabu. They're out there. We should have a Mount Rushmore for psychos. Let's think about that during the week.
Oh, there you go.
Just an absolute... For the most psychotic wrestlers out there. That would just maim themselves and everybody else within reach. That works for me.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. So, did you happen to get a chance to catch the Tales of the Territories?
No.
Yeah, I only got to see a little bit brief minute of it, but
okay. What happened at the end? They all folded.
Somebody
trick
kind of
ending.
brought everything up and made a.
Yeah.
But it was kind of interesting. I fell asleep during it, but it was.
It was kind of interesting.
Hey, listen,
I fell asleep during it. Oh, it sounds gripping.
Well, I mean,
Were you gripping anything else as you fell asleep? Oh my God!
but it was this first episode was it was about like the Memphis area. It had Jerry and Jeff Jarrett.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see who else was there.
right, yeah.
Dutch Mantel was there.
Dutch Mantel's everywhere.
Jerry
If
Lawler.
he's not putting you to sleep with the kid across the pond, he's somewhere. He's always somewhere. Yeah, the territory days were a lot of fun. I remember those days. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I only got to catch the end of it with like the WCCW and
Right.
and then
Sure.
GCW and
Yeah, those-
AWA. But
Georgia Championship Wrestling. I used to start. I was watching Florida Championship Wrestling in the late '70s on UHF. I was hoping for good weather because sometimes it would be all snowy and shit. You could see Gordon Soley. Is that Bugsy McGraw? Hey, boy, those were good days. I
so, yeah. How
loved
long
it.
was Florida Championship Wrestling in business?
For quite a long time. I don't know the exact amount of years, but I would guess several decades.
Yeah, right up until NXT.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean Florida? Yeah. Well, of course it continued, but I'm thinking about the heyday.
Yeah.
The heydays was in the '70s into the '80s as far as the heyday for Florida Championship Wrestling. The Dusty Rhodes, the Mike Grahams, the Briscoes, the Wyndhams, et cetera. Great shit. Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Great days.
Oliver Humperdinck.
Yeah, great days, man. I love Florida Championship Wrestling. Absolutely. Alrighty then.
Well,
I think we made it.
yeah, we're just about out of time.
Success! I hope.
So, Jimmy, how was that iPad?
How's the iPad? I gave up on it. I stopped mind melding with it. It kept going. It kept fading to black, and I was like, "Well, if you don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to you." So it's real simple.
So you
What
want
do you do?
you want to take us on out of here?
Yeah, we'll definitely take us on out of here. You've been watching. Still not Monty. Still the Pharaoh. And until next week, I'll let you say later. Go ahead.
Later.